Hey you all, welcome or welcome back. It's been almost 2 weeks since I posted my last long form video, and honestly, life has been so busy lately. Between practical exams, shifting from my triple seater room to a single seater, and trying to keep up with everything else, I barely had moment to sit down and vlog. This was the current state of my room. It was an absolute mess. There was clutter everywhere. So the first task was cleaning it up. There's still a lot to organize, decorate, and figure out, but we'll get there one step at a time. The next morning started exactly how every practical morning starts, with last minute revision. I was going through all the spotting PDFs, convincing myself that I remembered everything, even though I probably didn't. By the time we got back, I was absolutely starving, so I treated myself with some chocolate and collected the fresh bottle of milk that we get every day. The next step was getting everything installed, which meant drilling holes in the walls. It definitely wasn't the most peaceful soundtrack while trying to study, but that's all part of the process. Once our practicals were finally over, one of the most satisfying things I did was delete all those hundreds of screenshots and photographs and revision pictures from my iPad. After coming back from the practicals, it was a free day, and that means it was a time to move everything from my old triple seater room to my new single room. At one point, my luggage was literally spread across the staircase from ground floor all the way to third floor. Thankfully, my friend helped me carry everything upstairs because I genuinely don't think I could have managed it all alone. When we finally got everything inside, the room looked even more chaotic than before, with bags and boxes taking every corner, but slowly it started coming together. We put up the curtains, and that one simple change instantly made the room feel warmer and more like home. There's still a lot more left to do, but I think that's the exciting part. You will have to wait for the next vlog to see how this room finally comes together. Until then, I hope you enjoy watching this little glimpse into one of the busiest weeks of my life. The shifting wasn't over yet. My friend somehow managed to carry the mattress all the way from ground floor to third floor, and watching her do that honestly made me realize how lucky I am to have people who are always willing to help. The clothes finally found their place and the clutter slowly disappeared, and the best part was making my bed. I also put up these little leaf decorations on the wall, and I absolutely loved how cozy they made the room feel. This butterfly sticker was left behind by the senior who stayed here before me, and it reminded me that someone else had once called this room home too. The next morning started a little differently because our college had organized a yoga session. On our way back, we walked through the dissection hall where we spent so much of our first year, and I don't know why, it felt strangely nostalgic. It just felt like yesterday. Back in the hostel, I found myself dealing with another unexpected problem. My window didn't have a proper hook, so every time the wind picked up, which is basically everyday hair, it would slam open and shut, making so much noise and risking even more damage. Since getting things repaired in the hostel usually takes forever, I decided to do a little engineering of my own. Honestly, it looked a little questionable, but when the wind started blowing again, it actually worked. There was one last thing left to do. I finally removed the old poster that had been on the wall before I moved in. It did make me wonder about all the memories the previous occupant must have made in this room, but I also wanted this place to slowly start reflecting me, and I guess that's what making a space of your own is all about. After coming back from buying groceries and spending some time here and there, my friend insisted that she wanted pasta. So, of course, I ended making pasta for both of us. The next morning started with what has become quietly my comfort breakfast lately. I do not even know whether to call it a sandwich or a toast, but it's quick to make, keeps me full for hours, and on busy college mornings, that's honestly what I need. It was my PSM practical that day, and if I'm being honest, I think I was more excited about finishing my breakfast than I was worried about the exam. When I got back to the hostel, I decided it was finally time to refill my hand wash, only to realize that I had somehow misplaced the new refill pack while shifting, and all I could do was to get something out of the old pack that was already finished. And now that my practicals are almost done, we decided to step out for a while. No studying, no unpacking, no room makeover, just good food, fresh air, and much needed break. Sometimes the best thing you can do is to allow yourself to pause without feeling guilty about it. There's always going to be another exam to prepare for, another room to organize, another task waiting on your list. But if you do not stop every once in a while to enjoy these little moments, you will look back and wonder where all the time went. And I think that's something this entire week taught me. Life isn't going to wait for everything to be perfectly organized before it gives you beautiful moments. They happen in between the chaos, in shared meals, late night conversations, unexpected laughter, friends who carry your mattress up all three flights of stairs without complaining, and slowly turning an unfamiliar room into a place that feels like home.